이게 벌써 작년 얘기입니다. 다저스 팬들이 난리 부르스 치는 거 제 영상으로 확인하셨죠? 특히 남미 사람들이요. 우승 퍼레이드도 하고요. 자, 이제 새 시즌이 왔습니다.
We have a deal. Hyeseong Kim from Korea is joining Los Angeles Dodgers.
다저스는 김혜성 선수와 3년 1250만 달러, 약 하나로 184억 원 개런티입니다. 그리고 2028년, 29년에는 연장 계약을 할 수 있는 옵션으로 계약을 했습니다. 그러니까 연봉이 약 416만 불 정도죠. 조금은 좀 아쉽습니다. 로스앤젤레스 엔젤스에서는 2,800만 달러 개런티를 제시했지만 김혜성 선수는 다저스를 택했습니다. 선택은 잘하신 것 같습니다. 아무래도 김혜성 선수가 다저스 팬이고 우승 후보이다 보니까 배우는 것도 더 많을 것 같습니다. 아마 김혜성 선수 저지도 다저스에서 더 많이 팔릴 것 같습니다. 다저 스테디움과 엔젤 스테디움의 거리는 한 1시간 정도 걸립니다. 트래픽 차가 막히면 아마 1시간 반 정도 걸릴 겁니다. 다저스 공식 트위터에도 발빠르게 김혜성 선수를 환영하였습니다. 그리고 오타니 선수도 환영합니다 친구야 라며 반겼습니다. 근데 여기서 문제가 있습니다. 미국 사람들이 김혜성 선수와 샌디에고의 김하성 선수의 이름을 헷갈려 합니다.
A new middle infielder slash left fielder kind of utility guy out of Korea. His name is Hyeseong Kim. Now, my first thought when Bergman told me about this was Hyeseong Kim. We got Hyeseong Kim from the Padres. And apparently there's a totally different guy with a name that is pronounced very similarly, but not quite.
This is where having a Korean girlfriend comes into play and say, hey, what's the difference between these two guys? Their Korean names are very, very close. Every single syllable for Korean can be very similar to each other.
So Jean, who is Greg's girlfriend, Jean gave us a little tutorial on how to pronounce our new middle infielder slash utility guy's name.
Okay.
So, Hyeseong Kim is the one in San Diego.
Hyeseong Kim.
If he's still there. I think he's getting traded. Don't know what's happening. Hyeseong Kim is the one in the KBO. So it's Hyeseong Kim, Hyeseong Kim, Ha versus He. Very similar. I could see it getting kind of confusing.
미국에서는 해성이라고 안 하고 하이성이라고 발음을 합니다. 그래서 하성킴과 너무 닮았죠. 그러니까 더 많이 헷갈려 하는 것 같습니다. 근데 야구 잘하고 익숙해지면 미국 사람들도 잘 발음합니다. 자, 그럼 김혜성 선수는 한국에서는 잘하는 선수로 알려져 있지만 그러면은 여기서는 생소하잖아요. 그럼 미국 다저스 팬들은 어떻게 생각하는지 한번 봅시다.
And this time they have brought in 26-year-old or soon to be 26-year-old Hyeseong Kim, not to be confused with the other Korean baseball player Hyeseong Kim. They're two completely different people. But yes, he is another Asian-born player who's going to attract an entirely new fan base to the Dodgers, and the Dodgers, they just print money. Now, it's being reported that Hyeseong Kim is going to be a super utility player for the Dodgers. Super utility is, hey, Hyeseong Kim, we need you at third, shortstop, second base, left field, right field. He's going to try and be Ben Zobrist.
We have a deal. Hyeseong Kim from Korea is joining Los Angeles Dodgers. He hit 326 with an OPS of 841 in the KBO last year. He's tight with the other players that have recently come over from South Korea, and that includes Hyeseong Kim. The name obviously is very close. Jung-hoo Lee also tight with Hyeseong Kim. So here's a player that can be added to the Dodgers. Kratz. Now, it doesn't mean he's going to replace someone like Gavin Lux at second base. I think he can mix around a little bit at the middle infield spots. But how do you think this impacts the ball club?
I mean, it's huge for them. It's huge for them. Another guy that's adds a different dimension for them. And I don't think they would have gone to a 3-year deal if they thought it was like, ooh, I don't know what there is. This guy's more of a contact guy. He's going to maybe give them a few more bases that Shohei's not going to be stealing. So I think it just adds a different dimension. You look at it, you're like, oh, Teoscar, Shohei, Freddie, Mookie, all dudes that are just banging balls out of the ballpark. Max Muncy, can't get guys that are just singular positions. They keep getting guys who have versatility, and they just mix and match that best 26 dudes on the roster, and they add another one here.
He plays shortstop, second base, and left field. Here's my fear. That is the replacement for Kike Hernandez. And I love Kike and would love to have Kike back.
There are 4 guys who are on last year's team that are free agents that are unsigned. It's Jack Flaherty, Kike, Clayton Kershaw, and Joe Kelly.
Yeah.
So
Kershaw's
he'd probably be the one.
I think he's going to stay.
Yeah.
This signing and what's going to happen seems likely Kike doesn't come back. I also think Chris Taylor gone. Kind of shows me that Gavin Lux may be out as well.
I'm not ready to go there yet.
He does one thing and only part-time. That's not the Dodger way. He can only play second base and no other position. That doesn't work.
I will just say Gavin Lux hasn't been given much of an opportunity to face lefties.
He couldn't play shortstop, so he can't play multiple positions.
Yeah,
he was terrible in the outfielder.
You need a second baseman, right?
Well, yes, but that's probably going to be Mookie Betts. I can't imagine that Mookie's playing shortstop when the season starts.
이렇게 많은 미국 사람들이 김혜성 선수의 평가를 높게 보고 있습니다. 여러 포지션이 가능하고 컨택 능력이 강하죠. 거기다가 스틸까지 할 수 있죠. 캘리포니아에는 한국 선수들이 많습니다. 제 생각에는 김혜성 선수가 LA로 오는 선택을 잘하신 것 같습니다. 한국 음식도 많고 한국 사람들이 많아서 응원도 많이 올 테니까요. 다저스는 한국 사람들에게 티켓만 팔아도 김혜성 선수 연봉을 주고도 남을 겁니다. 아무쪼록 김혜성 선수는 영어 공부 열심히 하시고 LA에서 주전으로 뛰는 모습 보고 싶습니다. 자, 오늘은 여기까지입니다. 여러분 생각을 댓글로 적어주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 사랑입니다. 그럼 다음에 뵙겠습니다. 감사하고요. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Changes this offseason for your team. How do you feel your chances are in the AL East?
I mean, I love our chances. You know, it's been. Man, guys, keep it on the field. Guys, keep it on the field.